Hello, good morning. So let's see what we got in today's newspaper. We are seeing a new activities by China in the Pangong Lakes region. So understand the strategic significance of these moves. Understand the location of Pangong Lake in Ladakh. So India, China border dispute. I guess നമ്മൾ ഓൾറെഡി ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. But if you haven't done that already, ഒന്നുകൂടെ ഒന്ന് നോക്കുക. India China border dispute in all three sectors, in the western sector, middle sector and the eastern sector. അതൊരു നോട്ട് എസെൻഷ്യലാണ്, അത് പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്ത് വെക്കുക. Okay. Then moving into the editorial page. Nothing much there today. The article on widening safety net is about vaccination not required. Safety at all costs about fireworks industry, not important in our perspective. A sobering reminder to the powers that be. It's talking about religious freedom and the Indian tradition as such in the inoperative IPC, right? So please go through this. I haven't found this article particularly useful for our purposes. It's more of a too journalistic one. So, but it is good to get understanding. These kind of articles would help in essay, but don't waste too much time on this. Now, the second article is also something like that. India's rights record, America's blinkered vision. It's assessing India-US relationship, how it is protecting India from the various right abuses in the country, but also look in the US situation, US's performance, and how the world media is being controlled. It says in the past, third world leaders in countries such as India, Indonesia, Nigeria tried to create a world media platform. Qatar, China started a 24 hours news channel, etc. So it's here and there, everywhere, all over the place. So just go through it, you'll get a couple of ideas. Now, aiding in governance is a good article about NGOs. The role of NGOs can play in the development industry, just as required by our syllabus. So it's a good write-up. Read this. Now, the differing silence of scientists. It's talking about the pseudo science that is gaining traction in the country towards up university and everything. Talks about how the scientists should react against this thing and help the scientific thinking alive. So go through this again, go fast, just read through it. You'll get a couple of ideas. Beyond that, this pseudoscience could be a topic, society or S&D, it could be a topic, but don't need to study too much into detail. Just have a couple of points, pick a couple of points, that's it. Then EdTech regulations. Now with Byju's and other, especially Byju's facing several of complaints about the services. There has been also a bill presented in the question presented in Parliament about EdTech regulation. So we are coming up with the issue. So again, you can understand what is the issue in the EdTech sector. So you can maybe combine it with social justice, education, and also in economic part, right? Then let women MPs testify before panel on marriage age. This is again about representation. നമ്മൾ ഇന്നലെ കണ്ടായിരുന്നു പാനലിനകത്ത് ഏജ് ഓഫ് മാരേജിന് പഠിക്കാനുള്ള പാനലിനകത്ത് ജസ്റ്റ് വൺ മെമ്പർ ഈസ് ദർ. സോ ദിസ് ഈസ് ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു അഭിപ്രായ പഠനമാണ് രണ്ട് എംപിമാരുടെ, പക്ഷേ എങ്കിലും ഇറ്റ് ഗീവ്സ് ദി ഐഡിയ ഓഫ് ഹൗ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേഷൻ ഈസ്. സോ യു ക്യാൻ റീഡ് ദാറ്റ്. വേൾഡ് പവേഴ്സ് വോവ് ടു സ്റ്റോപ്പ് സ്പ്രെഡ് ഓഫ് ന്യൂക്ലിയർ വെപ്പൺസ്. NPT, what is NPT need to be understood. Jobless rate hit high of about 8%. Unemployment in India need to be understood. What and forms of unemployment, why unemployment is rising, measures taken, impact of unemployment, and way forward. Go through it. WTO meet on COVID package and the patent waiver. Understand all these terms. What WTO, obviously we know that. WTO and COVID package. WTO and COVID. How well WTO's performance analysis can be done. And patents and COVID. Again, these are two topics you need to understand. India-Israel talks of free trade agreement. Routine one. India is also having a couple of free trade agreements are in the anvil, like Israel, UAE, Australia, Europe ആയിട്ടുള്ളത് തുടങ്ങിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. So restart ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. So that's happening there. Extending the GST compensation. What is GST compensation? Okay, why states are demanding the extension of GST compensation? അപ്പോൾ GST compensation എന്തായിരുന്നു? GST ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ സമയമുള്ള കാര്യമാണ്. ഷോർട്ട് ഫാൾ ഉണ്ട്, അതൊക്കെ എന്താണ് ഈ ഒരു കാര്യങ്ങൾ മൊത്തം മനസ്സിലാക്കുക. GST ഈസ് ഓൾവേസ് given any day, it's an important topic, so work on that. This one is just for understanding purpose. Mains perspective ഒന്നൊരു ചോദ്യം വരാൻ പോകുന്നില്ല ഈ ഒരു ടോപ്പിക്കിൽ നിന്ന്, but then you can just understanding what the geopolitics of the conflict is and understand ആ ഒരു കോണ്ടെക്സ്റ്റ് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും. Not beyond that. Weighing on the efficacy of female leadership. This is a very good article. GS promising to be a very good article. We should read that. GS Society, GS1 and GS2. Ethics, എല്ലായിടത്തും യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. It talks about how India's Gram Panchayat women has performed, about suffrage, and it's a good mechanism to reduce prejudices against women and the women's capacity to be in positions of authority. So read that. We're going to give you one or two perspectives, and it's necessary that again these kind of issues we need to have the right perspective, aligning with the constitutional morality and the idea of justice. So make sure, if it is often said that even after coming into UPSC, often we see people writing ridiculous things in answers and things like that. So it's necessary that we develop the right attitude to all these issues. Okay, do that. Have a good day.